So in this segment, we're going to be doing shoulder day. I know we all love shoulder day. So what I like to do is I like to talk about the muscles we're going to be working out. So the shoulder is broken into about 3 different faces: the back or rear delt, the side face or the shoulder pad, as some people call it. You get that shoop, and then the front face, which is this, but it's also this bump that grows. See, my arms aren't terribly defined right now. All the muscle I have is from chucking concrete all day. So I am holding a weight. This just kind of brings out my muscles a bit. If I hold them in tension, it'll pump blood so you can see the muscle group better. Alright guys, so we got our 2 dumbbells. These are 20 pounders. Yeah, this is about 15 years old. I've been using this since I was a kid, basically, to get jacked. Me and my buddy back home, we call them snacks. Every couple of hours, when you think about it, you're hungry, you want a snack, you just do some sets, get a good pump. Snacks. Alright, we do our back straight, okay? Just a little bit of an angle backward, okay? And then we can aim the dumbbells to our ears, as you see here, okay? So that's how you know they're in line, okay? This is very important stuff. If you get this wrong, you could really hurt yourself. So you can just kind of line them up with your ears, looking forward in the mirror, okay? Bring them down to this little part here, the bottom of the range of motion. And then I like to look halfway up, okay? Coming down slow is almost as important as doing the rep, okay? These are called stollies. Stollies are good almost at the bottom of the range of motion. Military press, 20-pound dumbbells, up, nice and slow down. As you'll see, the jumps just kind of start pumping blood in. And that's what we're doing. That's all growing muscle is. And when you're feeling it fail, that's when you get in those quick ones, right? Because you can't pump any more blood. That's what that intense pain of lactic acid's telling you. We can't get any more blood in there. So if you just start doing repetitions, see, it's still on fire for me. You just start doing repetitions through the burning. Ooh, that looked pretty good, eh, guys? Military press. Sounded like I had a lisp there. So we let it hang down and we pressed it up. Now what the pressing motion does is it builds the thickness of the front facing shoulders, or actually of the whole shoulder, right? Because all the weight is distributed. So I want to move on to the next workout, but these are no good. One way we can combat that, so we're actually getting more done in workouts, change where you're sending the blood to. Okay, well, the surrounding area is the trapezoid. Hang on. Trapezoid. This guy. Right there. One of my faves. So, one thing we do is we look forward. Okay, we pull our head back, which also pops our trap out. Okay. Hands down at our sides. Fuck, you can't really see that, but that's okay. You know I got 20 pounders. Okay, hands down at our sides, kind of squeezing our traps out. And then all we're going to do, without the weights touching our sides at all, we're going to shrug. So with 20 pounders, I recommend doing like 50 reps. Okay? This is going to take all the blood from your shoulders and it's going to pump it all into your traps. Now I'm going to get a little bit closer and show you what a good trap workout is. So if you're holding heavier weight, you're in the gym, that's fine. This will work for you too. Lower weights, you don't get as good of effects, so you have to do it longer, but I recommend stick out your neck and then you just let the weights dangle. To intensify this, bring the weights out in front of your shoulder blades, directly out in front. That's how you measure where they should be. Squeeze your traps out, okay? This looks weird, I guess, but you're gonna feel burn and a squeeze in your traps you've never felt before. And once you get your traps all stretched, okay, you're getting micro tears just by letting it, pull and adding tension. So it may not look like you're doing a lot, but you're doing a whole lot. Because that's all we're doing. We're trying to destroy muscles with ease here, okay? So keep doing your shrugs, get that blood out of the shoulders. Oh yeah, there's the burn right there. I think I'm about 15 in. Now the burn's starting to metastasize. It's getting into my neck, so I'm going to lean my head forward to alleviate that a bit. And also, if it's starting to burn in one place during the workout, try increasing the range of motion. See, it's hurting right in the center. Now I'm doing it higher. It's that tactic where, you stub your toe and you have a friend pinch you somewhere else, so you take the pain off it. It's similar, it's in the same spot, but the same place that's burning, you might get a few more in if you make it hurt just a little bit more down the road. Okay, so now I'm experiencing muscle failure, so I'm telling it to go higher. It's only going a certain amount. So this isn't bad. This is good. If you're in failure, you're in growth. So we want to stay here as long as we can. That's going to grow us our shoulder, not our shoulder pads, our traps. It's hard to think, it hurts. Blood's all in there now, okay? I know this because my shoulders feel light. I hold them here. I don't feel that burning I was feeling. But when I do this, it activates it right here. So, yeah, tension. Just spasmed when I did that. That's good. Don't let it spasm, especially near your neck. Because if you let your trap spasm with your neck, it might turn into a neck spasm, and then you'll be out of the gym for a week. So with that, okay, this is just me, but I like to go back. I like to double tap. So I got the blood out of my shoulders. Why wouldn't I do more side raises or military press, right? So, okay, just to wake it up. Oh, I'm feeling this in my traps. Ooh, a lot of failure on this hand right here, or in this shoulder. Now, I don't recommend people do the open hand grip like I do. Been doing this so long that this feels comfortable, but a lot of people need to have tension on their fingers, and also for a beginner, holding it normally would probably be in your best interest. Okay. So, experiencing some issues with this shoulder. Best course of action, you start feeling it, cut it out right away. You're not going to get anywhere. Give it like a couple of breaths. It's okay. You give it a minute, sometimes that's all it takes. So we're going to give it another try. So, head tilted back. Don't forget to breathe. There we go, military press. Don't even have to wait. That was a good quick set. So now your body's going to be thinking, oh, well, we did military press, we did traps, we went back to military press, now we're back to traps. See? Thinks there's going to be, and it's going to try and guess what you're doing next. And the better your body guesses at what you're going to do, the more obvious you are, the less results you're going to get. And that's the goddess to honest truth. So with that, side raises. So yeah, stand up tall, stand up straight. We're going to hold our hands just down at our sides here, kind of like you would a shrug. And then I like to curl my elbows just ever so slightly. Looks like a lot, but it doesn't feel like it. Okay? And from this position, I bend my knees slightly, legs together or at shoulder width. It's got to be straight. The dumbbell itself, you want to go right up along the side. It doesn't deviate forward. It doesn't deviate back. Whew. Hey, we're getting fired up. It's good. We've done military pressed into, well, military press, which is the push-up, okay? The upward push of weight. And that works the thickness of the shoulder, okay? Pushing it out, up, and from behind, okay? And that's from those presses up. That's all that is. Yeah, you'll notice this guy is talking to you. From there, we had to take the blood out of here because it hurt too much. We had to put it in our trap. So the excess blood was taken from here, put into here until it burned, and then when it started burning, we knew that we could use this again. So we did more military press. And after that set of military press, we put it back into our traps. More shrugs. Shrugs for days. Okay? And after more shrugs, we did side raises, 2 different sets. You'll notice the muscles that are popped out right now are the muscles you're going to be gaining. Okay? Right into here, and then you get the shoulder pad. So, that whole swoop, that's fun to have, guys. So now, with those, we took about a 1-minute break explaining this. Now we're going to do front raises. So, same deal with side raises, okay? So, all you're going to do is hold it down, arms at your side, legs you can have shoulder width apart, or they can be together depending on your balance, okay? Whatever's comfortable. Alright? For me, I like to have one foot forward, kind of like ready on the tippy toe, and the other foot's flat, and I kind of like straighten out that leg and just sit on it. So we're going to do front raises, which, woo, probably heard that crack. Alright, so I'm putting a foot in front of the other. Like I said, stance is preference. You want to come over the shoulder line. The shoulder line being above this region. Because in this region, now you're working the tops. Everything else is working back here and the wholeness of the muscle until, so, I don't want to hurt my right arm. wanted to hold that one longer as I went down through the range of motion, but I'm having issues with my right shoulder, so I had to drop it where I dropped it. It's a matter of talking to your body. As weird as that sounds, guys, it is what it is. If that sounds weird to you, it's probably why you're not jacked, to be perfectly honest. That I need to do to fail this muscle group. Whew, that one pulled me forward. Shoulders. Okay. And it's okay if you can only do a couple of these your first time. I was only able to do a couple, but with a couple, it snowballs. Snowballs! Oh, this one's on fire. The shoulder don't like me. That's okay. We're getting it, guys. So we got a lot of really good shoulder front raises, which beefs up this, which, as you'll notice, gives you the nice shoulder to pec separation here. It also makes it look overall bigger, okay? So that's a good thing to have with the front raises. Remember, you want to back straight, kind of give it an arch straight. You want it to come above this region, so right about here. And right about there, and then try to, your first couple of reps, try to come down really slow, and then from there go into your regular set of reps, whatever, but try to get a couple slow. That's going to help you with your overall growth as well as your muscle stabilizers, so how well you're able to do it the next time. So with that, I'm going to show you how to take the muscle groups we just used, incorporate one, other one, and then use them all together. Yeah, why not? So this is called the farmer carry, or the farmer curl carry press. Yeah, anyways, so starting position, 2 20-pounders down on our sides. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna curl it up, throw it up onto our shoulders, okay? And then press. And then disassemble, nice and slow. Get it into the very bottom of the range of motion right here, see? And then nice and slow down, okay? So let's do that a couple times. See, it's in like 3 different segments. A little bit more difficult, but something to strive to. But look at all those stridations coming out. My muscle is popping. That's why we do it. Okay? Okay, coming down. You can rest it on your sides if you want to get that perfect curl. You know, you rest your elbow on your side here, and then you can kind of use it as an anchor point, okay? Ooh, that was deep. Ooh, fucking hurt. Okay. I've been doing these workouts for years, at home with these dumbbells. They never get any easier. If they do, you're doing it wrong. It's meant to challenge yourself. It could be 10 pounds. I just have to add an extra 30 reps. You have to destroy the muscle in order to grow it. We destroy it during the day, and then we give it protein and we build it back up at night. That's how this works. Jazz fan. You know, this could be painful for you right now. This could also be very relaxing. You get that perfect music list bumping, and you're going through this pain. None of it fucking matters, man. You don't remember any of it. You don't remember the pain. You remember what it costs, but you don't remember. The pain isn't what haunts you. It's the regret. Sloppy. So when you do these, okay, you'll notice they're right in front of me, okay? My elbows are resting on my abs. These are for elongations. If you've ever wondered what the difference between this and this is, you're doing a bicep curl and you have it like this, you're working down here, bruv. Right down there, pardon me. And when you twist it, you'll notice my muscle moves. This, the hammerhead version, is working the peak. Fuck. So that works how big the hammerhead version works how big this peak gets. So the thickness. Okay, this works the elongation, how far your bicep grows towards your forearm. So resting this, okay, you can even rest it on your hip. Doesn't matter, as long as it's just sturdy and that your elbow can bend down without losing tension. Okay, straight up. If you hold it in front of you, if you have that kind of core strength, if you don't breathe during this, carbon dioxide starts to build up in your blood, and that's why your lungs start to burn. And carbon dioxide also helps the production of lactic acid. So if you don't breathe, it's going to hurt more. Always try to keep your blood oxygenated. See, I don't need to put my elbows down. I know how to keep my elbows completely still throughout the entire range of motion. Okay? It's a matter of once you get this knowledge, you've been doing these workouts like I'm going to show you, you don't need, like, you're going to know all this stuff. See, trainers, fucking personal trainers, those guys, they want you to fucking pay their bills for their entire life, and you never really learn anything outside of what they tell you to do. Okay? This is all for you, man. I'm not making money off this. I just know what it's like to feel helpless, not know how to manage your own weight. And once you know, you never forget.